lying. That's not the point. I'm terrible at lying. I'm too lazy. Actually, I'm not terrible at lying. I'm just lazy at it. It requires me to remember things, and I'm trying to study 4 languages, study a monologue, get a line, do this, do that, lie. I ain't got time for that crap. Um, yeah, so this is going to be excerpts of Cadma. Notice the days of the week. Yeah. So, one of the things that I did within this whole week was basically Shifu. It's a big thing in Kung Fu families when Shifu's birthday comes along. My Shifu, he's a Cancer. He's born in July, which he likes to advertise just in case if you forgot. Just saying. But yeah, he's it was actually Shifu's birthday, so it was basically Grandmaster Shum's birthday. So the whole Kung Fu family, we all got to come out and hang and get together. We always go to this one restaurant in Chinatown that's right across the street from the Elizabeth Center where the mall is. And we always go there to eat, we drink, we have fun. I love going there because there is so much food there for me to devour. Basically what it looks like is everyone's talking and laughing and joking, and then I sitting on one end of the table. Shifu is usually a few seats away from me, and we're both doing the exact same things. You gonna eat that? No. That's pretty much how we are. The only time I draw the line is once I see cake, and it's not that I don't love cake, it's just me, I do. It's just that I'm terrified of fighting him for the cake. I will fight him for pie, but not the cake. He'll eat any cake and every cake. But if it is my favorite cake, I will put down challenge. But yeah, he gets excited whenever he sees cake. He could actually be in the middle of teaching you. Okay, so you're going to claw off, and he'll go into his little thing, and he'll stop cake, and it's this zombie Kung Fu thing breaks out of him, and everyone just backs up, back away, just give him a slice. Just give him a slice. We don't know what to do with ourselves. I can't help it. I hope he's not watching. But yeah, that was one of the fun things that I got to do. This is actually a picture of my Shifu. That's him. He takes every picture exactly the same. I don't know why. I try to get him to smile, and the closest I can get him to smile is and I guess it's kind of making me try to smile because most of the time I look like this. Oh wait, you can't see it behind the picture. Hold on. This is how I normally look, so it's kind of trying to get him to smile. It's just not. That's not gonna work. But yeah, that's one of the fun things we got to do. Pay homage and respect over to Shum and be thank you so much for teaching us. It's a really big family, and it's really amazing. It's a great experience. One of the things that I also got to do was I went to the Actors Expo, which was phenomenal because it's a lot of fun. I was actually invited was it last year? It was either last year or the year before where I was invited, and basically my friend, he was going to do his own recording thing, and I was just kind of there to experience the expo, to kind of see what was really there. I'll just play the B-roll that Ralph did while I talk. Basically, did you guys see that guy? The one that was thank you! Oh my god, that was mad cute, yeah. But yeah, you get to basically walk around. I'd recommend someone to always go at least once. It's not like a Comic-Con Expo. It's not like New York City Comic-Con, which is what I get more excited about. Cosplay time! But yeah, you get to kind of learn a little bit more about different programs that might be out there. Maybe they have a new way to do their auditions. You get to see photographers. And the best thing about it is that you also get to go to seminars. Where you get to mingle with casting directors, kind of get to know people, and really network a lot. I did meet this amazing, beautiful girl named Sarah. She really stood out to me, and I really liked her. I liked her energy, and I wish I could take her upon the bitten apple if I can. But yeah, she was actually pretty funky and pretty cool. The only issue that I have with Actors Expo is that a lot of times there's so many actors, and there's only one casting director. So you really got to think about it. They see hundreds and thousands of headshots. They see hundreds and thousands of demos. They see hundreds and thousands of reels and plays, and that's their entire life. So then when they do these seminars, you really got to hope you really stood out, and there happens to be a project at that moment that you would make a perfect casting for. And that's what makes it really difficult. You like how in the video how Ralph just follows me, because I do this weird thing where I just tune people out and it's not personal. It's really, really, really not personal. I just have a short attention span of like, that's a really cute blouse. And it could be like my mom wearing it. My mom could be like, hey, talking to you. And I'm like, oh, that's a cute blouse. And I'll just kind of keep walking. Most people just assume that I'm being extremely mischievous about it, but actually I'm not. So, it's just short attention span. I can't help myself. Sometimes I really genuinely just tune people out. Like, I just don't see you. Like, I just tune you out, and that's just how it is. But anyways, I think everyone should go to the expo at least once. Have fun, kind of just see what it is, go with the bud, you know, make fun of things, enjoy things, you know, really kind of get to know and explore it. The other thing that I did right afterwards is that I was kind of in this weird adventure mode. The problem is that I watch comic books, I watch Japanese dramas, I read mangas, and I love my comic book. I love reading my actual comic books, not watching the comic book shows. I do them both. And then on top of it, I have this weird, I love paranormal shows, I love those. And for some bizarre reason, today was just one that was like, let's go on an adventure! And it was just kind of like one of those kind of days. And I was like, Ralph, do you think there's a haunted house nearby that we can get to? I live in New York City. So it's like, come on. Like, I'm acting like it's like one of those late night WPIX movies where it's like, and then they, you know, like the Bachika Bawa music's playing in the background, but it's supposed to be like a horror film. You know, or like one of those WB channels like shows where it's like, oh, did I just describe this You know what? I'm young. So, the point is, so yeah, like I was like, let's find a haunted house. And he's like, I don't know. Like, I can't find one. And I'm like, I want to go on an adventure! I have no idea, you know, and the closest I could do for an adventure was this. Yeah. That's some water. There's actually a ferry ride that you pay $6 for, which I think is amazing. You go from the city to Queens to different parts of Brooklyn, and you can do the entire thing in 30 minutes, which I think is phenomenal. Which is a lot of fun. If you really do want to ever get to know New York City, you're new to the city, catch this ferry. Now, I'm going to describe this as if you were in the book of Beowulf. Now, what you are going to do, you're going to get off one of the orange and yellow trains. You're going to walk towards the lower numbered east side of Manhattan. As you get closer, you will pass the numbers and you will have reached Kips Bay. You will see a movie theater and a place that once used to be the beautiful Borders. Why did you close, guys? You have no idea how much I miss you. Moment of silence for Borders. Okay, so you walk past the theater because you're going to see NYU, some hospital thingy, whatever stuff. And then you're going to keep walking, and you're going to see Bellevue, but you're not going to go into Bellevue, unless you have to. And then you go around it, and there's this whole stretch thing of water and seats. Sounds really great, right? And then you'll notice off in the distance, there's a dock, and you're like, ooh, what is this dock? And it's some kind of water ferry. I think that's what it's called. I'm sure it's a water ferry. Sounds stupid. Hold on one second. Forgot English. It is a water ferry. I just don't know what it's called. I just know that the one next to it is called Sea Streak. And the reason why I remember that one is because it's $26. That's a movie ticket, guys. Come on. Come on. It's a movie ticket. That's like half a date. Like, come on. Like, let's be real. Like, that's a little expensive. The other one was $6 and I was like, I'm going over there. But yeah, it's a really fun ferry ride, and that's all the water stuff. So I'm gonna give you a minute to enjoy all that. Oh. It's supposed to be a 3-hour tour.
Like Gilligan.
Did you guys like my Gilligans? Yeah, it wasn't a 3-hour tour. 30-minute tour though. 30-minute tour. But yeah, I thought it was a fun ride. I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy a little more because this is obviously like a real anime. These are filler episodes. best things that I also got to do this entire week is that I went to Uniqlo, my store. That's like a shrine. I have like a closet where I just bow down to the Uniqlo sign. Everything I own is Uniqlo. I basically threw out all of my old clothes and just chucked them all and was like, Uniqlo! Like, I want to go to all of the stores, and I will actually go to each store if I'm looking for something in particular, because each store has different things. And the only one I haven't been to is the one in Palisades, and it's a little heartbreaking. I don't know why I'm pawing at my hair. The point is, I love Uniqlo, and I happen to be strutting through. They're like, I'm looking for some leggings. Because I love leggings, because it is the easiest thing that I can just throw myself in. And if I'm ever going to a go-see or if an audition pops up, they always want you in leggings because they want to know what you actually look like and you're not lying. Like, like in your video, in your portfolio, you're not like this. And they're like, oh, okay, cool, bring her in. And then you don't, because then you come in looking like, so, the muscles? Oh, I drew those in. Yeah, just you bust out like the sticker and like, drawn on your abs, that kind of thing. They want to make sure you look exactly what you look like. So, a lot of my wardrobe basically revolves around me wearing spandex. The only time I really wear a dress or anything fancy-ish looking, because this is where I get this from my father. Because I know when he hasn't washed his clothes, because he starts wearing suits, and you'd be like, wow! And, I turn to my father and be like, wow, you look really nice today. Didn't wash your clothes, huh? It's immediately recognized, and I got this habit from him. So I'll have my lazy wear, except his lazy wear makes him look like a bum. There are so many stories I could tell you about that one. But my lazy wear is like, oh, spandex? Okay, cool. All right, tank top. And a little sweater. All right, cool, I'm good. Like, I kind of just dress like an anime character unintentionally. I'll have, like, my little tiny shoes and some leg warmers and a little backpack, as you can see in some of these videos, and a thigh holster purse that's attached to my leg. So I probably just look like Lara Croft going through this, like, and there we go. Like, I can't help it. But yeah, that's my lazy wear, and I went to Uniqlo, and they had this, like, we have this special thing happening, and you guys should go to the second floor. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to the second floor. What's there? And what do I find? Cake and booze. And I was like, oh my god! I love you guys! Like, I got so excited! And if you guys don't realize how much I love you, everything I have is like Arizona, heat tech, everything. Like, oh, this will also do this. This will do this. This will enhance your boobs. This will give you. I believe you. Just give me everything that's Uniqlo. The best part about it is also because I don't have to ever look for my size. I know one size, and I don't have to pretend. Like, I don't know if this one's gonna fit. Because the issue with being petite, as I've mentioned before, not all sizes are actually extra small. I'm not that suffocatingly small. I'm not a 0. I'm a 4'5". So yeah, thank you, Uniqlo. You guys are perfect. You are an Asian Japanese store made for Japanese petite-ish kind of bodies, and others, and others, and others. But let's be real, I have the body of like a 14-year-old Asian boy. So your clothes fit him and me. Perfect. But yeah, so this is me devoting my love to you guys. But also, just wanted to also show off the book. I hope you guys saw that. That's the book from Freedom Ladder, right over here, where I'm talking about basically it's a manga that teaches kids, a real manga, because you see how the formation goes, teaching kids to be smart and aware of their surroundings. Because that's how my mom was. She was like, you gotta be watching people. Like, my mom, love you. But basically it teaches kids to be aware of their surroundings in a very cute kind of manga form, and I'm completely supportive of this. So if you haven't checked this book out, please do check it out. And if you haven't seen the episode, check it out. It's a really great organization. I really do love what they're doing. And take it to your PTA meetings, take it to Oprah's book reading club. I don't care. Just bring attention to this, because this is really, really, really good stuff. And I think it's really important that kids should be safe, because God knows things happen to adults and things happen to kids too. So yeah, do it. Thank you. One other thing that I also would like to mention is Luke's Lobster. That was the other thing that I did for the day, because I discovered this one beautiful place. And once I had discovered it, it just became magical land for me, because I love seafood. And if you don't love seafood, you will love seafood. So let's just get to that real quickly. Okay, just for the record, this is Luke's Lobsters. I discovered this place, and it is heaven. If you do not like seafood, you will learn to love seafood because of these people. I mean, Look at this deliciousness. It is worth it. It is really worth it. Oh my god. I'd spend more money on this thing if I could. I love you, Luke. Whoever you are, you wonderful, wonderful man. You guys like how I turned up here, but the video's not here, and it just disappeared, and it went into me, and then it came back, whatever. I got this new software, so now I feel like I can do things! And because I'm really excited about that software. But yeah, I do love Luke's Lobster. It's great food. The lobster roll is like $16, but let me tell you, that thing is filling. And don't just look at me like, she's tiny. Of course it's filling. Don't let this size fool ya. It's actually really, really, really delicious, and I think everyone should try it. You know, look up the directions for Luke's Lobsters, okay? Here's the name. Look that up. I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can find it. Because it's really good food, and I think everyone should go there. And Luke, I really did mean it. Whoever you are, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. Thank you so much for bringing that great food. But yeah. Before I go, though, I just also want to say, what's up, Doc? Hi! Yeah, that one caught you, didn't it? I wanted to say thank you. I appreciate all of my sponsors. I do. I really do. I say all of them, like, as if there's, like, 50. But you, in particular, I wanted to thank you because you're my first sponsor. Oh, my God, you popped my cherry. Oh. But I wanted to say I do appreciate your sponsorship. I'm actually working really hard, and I do want to like do good things with these videos and put out more work and stuff. Actually, my boss for this, Antra Visions, knows that I want to actually utilize the entertainment platform to use it for good and influence certain things. I cannot tell all of my evil plans. I'm doing good. But yeah, I want to say thank you because I was so excited to say what's up, Doc, and I was like, if I do it, I get in trouble. I do it. But I want to say thank you. I do appreciate it. I just wish I was allowed to know who you are. I mean, who are you? Like the Dark Knight? I mean, like what's going on here? Like, why am I not allowed? Like, I feel like if I just popped up on you to try to find where you are, you'd be like, smoke bomb! And I would just be like, where did he go? That was the mass sponsorer. Like, I feel like that's how it would just end up. And I'd be like, where did he go? And, you know, he'd be like, I don't know. I don't know where he went. I'm not supposed to tell. But yes, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And my other sponsor, I want to thank you so much. I'm actually working out the game plan for the video game show, because I did want to do video game shows for YouTube, but I just thought it would be really boring watching me sip on Mountain Dew and then play it over my shoulder, because where I just ignored the camera like, ah! Like, I just didn't think that would be good entertainment for YouTube, because sometimes I'm really, really laid back when I play video games, and then there are just some days when you get to that boss level and you're like, you son of a... Like, that's what comes out of me, and I was like, I wouldn't watch that on YouTube, so I don't think I would. Anyways, the point is that I want to do a game plan to make sure that I get that structured. So that video game show is coming very soon. But so yeah, I want to thank you guys. I also want to thank the subscribers and sponsors. If you guys know someone who'd be interested in watching the show who fits like weirdness, basically what I'm asking you is if you know another weirdo who's looking for another weirdo, send them in my direction. So yeah. Thank you all guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys sharing the excerpts of Cadma. I do appreciate that a lot. And yeah, share me. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. You know you want to share me. And yeah, because I need to get that level of subscribers up. Unless you guys are only subscribing for the written writ. Because if that's the case, then Ralph, it is time to do. Thanks for watching.